March Madness. Here are the top seeds for the men's and women's NCAA basketball tournament. CNN. The fields are set for March Madness and it's time to fill out your brackets. The men's field is topped by defending champion Connecticut, while the women's overall number 1 seed is undefeated South Carolina. The other top seeds for the NCAA Division I men's basketball tournament are the Purdue Boilermakers, North Carolina Tar Heels and Houston Cougars. The women's top seeds include the Iowa Hawkeyes, Southern California Trojans and Texas Longhorns. The events begin with play-in games, the first 4, which for the men will be held Tuesday and Wednesday with women's contests on Wednesday and Thursday. The men's number 2 seeds are Iowa State Cyclones, Marquette Golden Eagles, Tennessee Volunteers and Arizona Wildcats. The Wildcats will face number 15 seed Long Beach State, who despite firing their head coach earlier this week, won the Big West Conference tournament to clinch the program's first NCAA tournament appearance since 2012. Traditional Blue Bloods Kentucky earned a number 3 seed while Duke and Kansas are both number 4 seeds. Women's number 1 overall seed South Carolina comes off a second consecutive SEC tournament title. The Gamecocks are seeking to become the 10th team in women's Division I history to finish the season as undefeated champions. They will play against the winner between first 4 participants Sacred Heart and Presbyterian. Last year, South Carolina went undefeated in the SEC regular season and SEC tournament before being upset by Iowa in the Final Four. Led by the NCAA's all-time Division I leading scorer Caitlin Clark, the Hawkeyes secured a number 1 seed for the 3rd time in program history and first time since 1992. The Hawkeyes will play against either Holy Cross or Tennessee Martin in the first round. Iowa reached the national championship game last year but ultimately fell to Louisiana State, which is a number 3 seed this year. How were teams picked? 32 teams automatically qualified in both the men's and women's tournament by virtue of winning their respective conference tournaments. A selection committee then determined which other teams receive one of 36 at-large bids for a total of 68 teams. Those ranked between the number 64 and number 68 then play in the first 4 play-in tournament, in a bid to be part of the final 64 teams. Selection Sunday is the end of weeks of speculation as college basketball fans have sought to predict the precise configuration of teams that will make the final bracket. It means that fans, as well as just casual observers, will then be able to fill in their customary brackets predicting the results of the tournament, in a nationwide tradition that has seen everyone from U.S. Presidents Barack Obama and George H.W. Bush to Jimmy Fallon participate in. What happens afterwards? Now that Selection Sunday is all but over, there are only 2 days for fans to fill out their brackets before the men's tournament begins on March 19th and the women's tournament begins the day after. From then on, the games come thick and fast with